feel like I see drugs every time I go out every day. I see syringes on the floor. I've seen people like have it out, sell them, use them.
I know my building has a history of always just doing drugs. Like that's just something that's common.
I see it as like a symptom of historical things, a symptom of societal things, systemic things.
Hundreds of millions of dollars worth of drugs now being flown here from Colombia on the way to the streets of America. The Dominican Republic is fertile ground for smugglers.
Cocaine and heroin allegedly sold right in front of school children. Investigators say they have the video to prove it, arresting 35 suspects they say were running drug dealing rings in Washington Heights.
The 34th precinct has survived as a drug marketplace despite more than 3 years of anti-drug activity by city narcotics officers and federal agents. Most of the drug sales happen in apartment building lobbies or outside near elementary schools.
Studies have shown that substance abuse is more common among individuals of lower economic status.
Some, in a very small group, might see that as like, this is my only option. And that's a symptom of the lack of opportunity that's in our community.
Unfortunately, those who struggle with substance abuse end up being stigmatized and are constantly rejected by society. With constant suppression and no additional chances to change their lives, these people find themselves in a never-ending cycle of using or selling drugs for money.
In Washington Heights, especially, brown, Latinx, people, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Latino, they actually want to keep us down. So they find somebody with paraphernalia, they arrest them instead of giving them a chance, asking them, you know, do you need some help? Do you need some care? Like, is this the first time? They arrest them.
Rejection. Arrest him. He's a bad man. Guilty, illegal possession, short-term pleasure, longer depression. Dangerous and dirty, defined by the addiction. Should he too not have a chance? Is he not deserving of our compassion? On him the walls closed, death due to an overdose. Just another stigmatized man turned down by the world.
I do think people see drug addicts like less than, or like some people who are dangerous, people who are like don't deserve compassion or empathy.
My name is Clara Cardell, and I am the coordinator of syringe access at Washington Heights Corner Project. I'm an example. I have a good job. I have responsibilities. And I am not a bad person. I have a daughter, father, like family. And people in the community do see me different now because I have a job, because they see me that I have responsibilities, that I am dressed better, but I am the same person. I am the same person I was 15 years ago.
Those struggling with addiction need emotional support. Due to fear of the law, shame to face their families, and overall stigma, people who use drugs struggle to quit or use in moderation.
If they use in the corner because they don't want to, they don't want to wait till they get to the park because they're afraid that they might get caught by the police, they will get arrested just because they have a syringe, they'd rather throw it out. That's why we have a team that's going early in the morning. I was part of that. I used to come at 6 o'clock in the morning, go to Pablo Duarte, come to Wheels, around, and make sure that everything was clean.
I really think in the hood, it's so easy to be like, to lose hope and faith. You just be like, this is normal.
The Clean Air Green Corridor has paired up with the Corner Project to bring their skill sets together and help individuals struggling with addiction.
We have attended some community and collaboration partnerships. There's a lot of different organizations that get together to try to address some of the opioid addiction that's going on. We've worked with a syringe and litter cleanup group. We've also identified ways when there are syringes that we might find on the block, we can call the Corner Project or sanitation to help clean them up.
Collaborate with the community. We need to go to businesses, we need to go to our neighbors, our families, and you know, make this a more beautiful place. We need to help people who use drugs, not kick them down. We need to help them and just keep on making this community look beautiful the way that we're trying to do here on Wheels, right?
Schools are partnering together to give Washington Heights the shine it deserves. The rich Latin culture should not be undermined because of drug presence. With the guidance of adults, students will continue to care for their environment, work closely with children to end the ignorance on opioid addiction, and learn how to help save a life with proper training of drug overdose kits.